Okay, the head
Hello.
of Kalaga tribe is here, giving you an update. I'm already getting red. You start talking, honey.
Okay.
Okay, this is
So
our update. Drum roll!
our
Drum roll!
update our
Drum
update
roll!
is
Drum roll.
first update, our work here is done in Miami. So it was getting kind of slow for the past couple weeks, and we decided just to stop hanging around because we're not really making income, just on vacation. And we're gonna
Well, the option was to go to
head,
Puerto Rico next.
but it's not. We still have to go home.
Right.
So it is an option, but they're sending bilingual people first and people that live in Puerto Rico to go there to help, because that would be, of course, better. They're going to set up guides and stuff for Americans, for English speaking only people, but that's not going to even be available for another couple weeks or so. And it just sounds like the conditions are going to be super hard. People are still out of power, and you can't actually inspect that many houses that you could normally. So it might be super tough, and we might just be kind of, I don't know, wasting our time, because we've had some other options too, and other visions coming, and that's also what we're going to talk about here. So,
And even though David wasn't actually released, we decided to throw in the towel. Not really throw in the towel. We decided to just be done because we took this last couple of weeks to really think about like the desires of our heart, like the vision for our life, big stuff over here. Just what the Lord has put on our heart for like what dreams that we have, and we were just dreaming together and just discussing like what we want our life to look like, and we have some exciting news, and that's why we're basically feel like our time is done here, even though we may like stay a couple of weeks. I don't know how much longer. David hasn't got called yet, but we decided to be home for Thanksgiving and Christmas because in January we're starting a new big adventure, and David could tell you a little bit about how we came to that point, and then we could tell you what it is.
so it even went back more than a year, but the last year we're trying to figure out how to build something, have property just with our family, the whole Airbnb thing, to kind of have self-sustaining income, and homestead living and all that stuff, have land for the kids. But it just seemed really hard to get started where we are in California, and just super expensive, and you don't even really get that much for what you're trying to do. So that was kind of some of our vision, but got let go from SMUD, and that kind of just changed everything, really. And then just took this opportunity to come here, and I think that really set us up to think bigger,
Outside of the box.
outside of our box, and to just do things and try exciting things, because
Why not?
why not? The world's so big, and we can explore, and if we have opportunities we can do it, and there's just no reason not to. And we can do something exciting, and our kids will never forget, and I think it'll just be a blessing for us and everybody. So, and just to share it with other families too. Like we really had a desire for community, and just living with people and just sharing with each other, and we've never really been able to do that. It's a hard thing to do in today's culture, to really do what the church used to do, or used to try to do. They had the blueprints in Acts too, but it just, modern times, just it doesn't really happen. People think it's a fun idea, but I don't know, it's hard. but we have a chance to actually do that. So we can tell you about that.
Yeah, so we, how this whole Vanguard thing, what David has been doing, has started is through our friends who told us about it. And just being in touch with our friends and who are supposed to do this with us. They live in Hawaii.
Which friends?
Maya and Beto.
Is this for family or is this like YouTube too?
This is everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Maya and Beto,
wow, everybody.
Our friends, they actually have a very, very similar vision to ours, except for their location is Hawaii, and they actually like asked us to come with them like a while before they were going, and
This was
even like the joke was, oh, you guys make a bunch of money and come live with us, in Hawaii, and we're just like, yeah, right.
This was like 5 years ago.
Yeah. But the more we thought about it and the more their vision aligned with ours, it just seemed like the thing to do, because they already have land. They have their whole purpose is missional community. And they have a beautiful dream that so closely aligns with ours. And there we would be able to build our own house already. We would be able to do.
Well, there is a house already too.
Right,
So
we just need to build on top of it.
We have a place to stay.
Yeah.
We can expand it to make it more comfortable, but it's already there. And yeah, we're able to just make it better.
And so every desire that David has shared, we are able to do there now. Like, we can start now. We don't have to save. We have to save a little. But we don't have to have like millions of dollars to try to do this, because they've
Right.
already paid some of the way, and they are looking for another family to do this community thing with them. And eventually even more. If you guys want to, we'll post a link somewhere sometime to check them out. It's called Closer to Eden.
But they've tried it for a while, and
Yeah.
friends they've met kind of were interested, but no one really followed through with it. So,
Well, yeah, we don't know that much information about like the details of those things, but
I mean, this is new for us too.
yeah.
They said they'll give us a 3-month trial and see how we like it. But I think once we're in, then we'll be in. So it's kind of hard to go back if all the vision sounds so good, and I'm just so exciting.
So the timeline
Oh, yeah.
is spending the holidays with family and friends, waving goodbye, and taking back off in January is our time frame. So we will probably be doing some fundraising, some garage sales.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. And look forward to us coming home and hanging out. And we will try to see everybody and hang out before we take off for real this time.
And we are going to drive home from here. So
It'll take us about a week.
yeah. So we've never been on a big cross-country road trip before with our family, and I think that'll be really fun. It's something I think every family pretty much would love to do or thinks about it. That's kind of the American thing.
That was another
is to
desire we had.
Road trip across America, and we get to do it now. And most of it is kind of funded. And like pretty much we're living like on vacation right now since I've been out of work in Miami.
The purpose of Florida. Of what we think right now. Why we have been sent out here.
To get our feet wet.
For what?
To get out of the boat.
Yes.
Because I don't know if we think about doing something like that before, and I think most people don't. You kind of, you're comfortable and safe where you are, and it makes sense. It's just hard to uproot,
but also
sell everything and just go somewhere to a place you don't know.
But also, honey, right here.
Hi.
But also, I feel like the last couple of years have been just really rough for us as a family, as like marriage, just everything has been just really rough. And I feel like The Lord's just so good that He just wanted to bless us with this vacation, like that we would never have been able to afford in like the time frame of a month, just hang out with your fam. As
Yeah.
hard and as stressful as it has been, like when we first got here, I remember like people telling us every time like I've asked for a prayer request or like updated, people are just like, just remember this is an adventure and just take it as an adventure, and like, you know, don't be so serious or stressed about it. So we have been doing that, and the last few weeks has just been like really nice, just really nice. Like every day we would just do whatever we want, you know, in a beautiful setting. So yeah. Anything else?
And now we're on to the next adventure.
We sure are, and we are gonna keep our channel obviously and our episodes of the epic adventure, because it's definitely not gonna stop. It's just gonna get bigger. So keep following us if you want to. We love you guys, and we will, until next time.
Yeah, peace.
Peace.